Hi everybody, it's Dandruff with your news cartridge for Wednesday, July 13th, 2016. Before I begin, a quick correction. I said Lucario instead of Lucio in yesterday's Overwatch story. Lucario is a Pokemon and Lucio is a Brazilian guy in roller skates. I know the difference now. We begin today with some odd choices made by Microsoft and Sony. Both companies have decided to opt out of holding press conferences at Gamescom later this year. They will still be there in full force, but sans a lot of the fanfare. EA has issued a patch to address the chemistry glitch for FIFA 16. Hopefully more patches for older games are coming soon. Blizzard has added a new hero to Hearthstone. It's a Murloc Shaman. You have to invite a friend, and once that friend reaches level 20, you then gain the ability to use him. Kinda weird, huh? Let me know your thoughts on that down below. And here's a Gears of War Loot Crate edition, which contains a 7-inch replica of the Lancer, an assault rifle with a chainsaw on the front. As always, it's release announcements, and boy, there are a lot of them. Speaking of Gears of War stuff, here's a leak of not only a Gears of War 4 Xbox One edition, but a Halo 5 one is coming as well. Sony has a new commercial for their Crystal DualShock 4. Find a link to the full video in the description down below, as well as links for sources for all of today's stories. A new game by Double Fine Studios called Headlander is coming to PS4 and PC on July 26th. A cyberpunk heist game called Quadrilateral Cowboy is coming to PC on July 25th. Mac and Linux versions are coming sometime in the future. Farming Simulator 2017 is coming to PS4, PC, and Xbox One on October 25th. Finally, for teasers, everybody gets a free game. Ubisoft is giving away a game a month to celebrate their 30th birthday, and this month they're giving away the original Splinter Cell for PC. Of course, you'll need a Uplay account to play it, but that's free. Find a link down below, claim it for yourself, but you do have all month to get it. Just don't take too long. Today's whole episode had to be redone a little because Valve has finally made a statement about the CSGO scambling issue. Hashtag scambling. Find out what and get ready to get your pitchfork on today's news cartridge. Today's show is almost completely done when this happened. More than a week after the scandal broke involving gambling with CSGO skins, hashtag scambling, Valve has finally made a statement in regards to the whole matter, and this ship has officially sailed. In short, using the OpenID system this way is against Steam's terms of service, and so Valve will be sending cease and desist letters to all CSGO gambling sites. Funny how that is only after shit's hit the fan, right? Quite frankly, this is some really shady shit by Valve. Selective enforcement of their terms of service is not okay. This move is sure to keep lawyers off their back, wash their hands of the whole matter, and at the same time they've enjoyed the benefits of it for years. One thing is absolutely clear though, exchanging skins for real money is not a thing anymore. This one's a bit of an odd story for me, and I'm just going to come out and say it, and everybody needs to stop hating on Pewdiepie. Now, I'm not a big fan of Pewdiepie or his work. I don't hate him. I'm sure he's a great guy, and he makes wonderful content. I just don't watch it. However, I'm a fan of not shitting on people when they don't deserve it. Due to recent events of Warner Brothers settling with the FTC over promotional videos they paid YouTubers for back in 2014, many people are accusing Pewdiepie of not disclosing it. There are two very clear sides of this story. One is the FTC regulations were not imposed specifically for YouTube until 2015, and you can't punish somebody for something that was committed before a regulation was imposed. That's why Warner Brothers didn't see a fine, but more importantly, he absolutely disclosed it from the very beginning. Go check for yourself. There's a website called Wayback Machine, and you can see from the very beginning it was in the description all along. This is completely unlike T. Martin, who was caught editing his YouTube pages, adding it to the description after he was caught. Pewdiepie did not do anything wrong, and the FTC only went after WB to make sure that they didn't do it again. Let's stop freaking out, people. If they do it again, then we'll freak out, okay? Alright, now I'm well aware of this next one, and I'm about to go full hypocrite mode. The success of Pokemon Go has gotten the attention of a rather large industry, that being Hollywood, and talk of a live-action Pokemon movie is going around faster than a swarm of Beedrill. And being the Pokemon fan that I am, I'm kind of excited for it. Now here's the deal. I will completely crap all over it like I have all other video game movies if it's not done well. I don't want Pokemon in the real world. I want Pokemon, the story of Red and Blue, with Neil Patrick Harris as Professor Oak. In other Pokemon news, McDonald's could possibly be making a deal with Nintendo, I'm guessing for Happy Meal toys. The app has officially arrived in Germany, the rest of Europe is coming soon. 2 Marines out Pokemon hunting helped catch some alleged criminals, and more police were called when trainers in Australia were water-bombed simply for gathering in a public place. Damn killjoys who don't know how to have fun. Don't let that get you down, but always make sure you're always playing safe when you're out playing Pokemon Go. Last thing I have for you today is more Overwatch news, as more changes and balances have come. General changes like the overtime counter will now count down faster if you've been in overtime for longer than 20 seconds, a couple of renames of sprays, a timing adjustment on an achievement for Zenata, but the most drastic change comes to D.Va. Her defense matrix now has a cooldown of 1 second rather than 10, and has a meter which will deplete upon use. Her self-destruct has a 15% reduced cost, goes off in 3 seconds rather than 4, and now no longer damages D.Va herself. This should make her way more appealing. And as always, there's more Overwatch news. It's being reported by users with 16:9 screens. They are seeing a reduced field of view with black bars appearing on the side. In my opinion, a fix for that should be relatively easy and coming very soon. And then finally, the mechanic of how loot boxes work has been detailed a bit because players were trying to save up as many as possible before Anna officially releases. Turns out loot box content are determined as soon as you get them rather than when you open them. The best thing to do in that case is just save up a bunch of in-game currency. There will be more on Overwatch, and to stay up to date, don't forget to subscribe to News Cartridge. It's the end of the show, and it's time for tomorrow's game releases. For PC, House of Snark 6-in-1 Bundle, Clocky, Rabbit Island, Ducky Dash, Rochambeau, Soviet Monsters, Ekranoplanes, Cosmic Cavern 3671, Infinium Strike, Crime Secrets, Crimson Lily, Dead Age, Push Me Pull You, Quell Zen, Shadows of Kurgansk, Blasters of the Universe, Domain Defense, Bite, X-Zeal, Muv-Love, Search and Kill Skull. There's actually a skull in that one's name. And Raw Data for Nintendo Wii U, Jackpot 777. Thank you very much, everybody. This has been News Cartridge. I am Dandruff. I will see you tomorrow. And what do you call a sheep with metal claws and regenerative powers? Wolverine.